The old woman deliberately glued her sagging skin back, desperately trying to achieve the complexion of an 18-year-old girl. Her brow furrowed from the painful tugging of the glue, but she had no intention of stopping. Just one day earlier, while singing outside her home, she'd accidentally caught the attention of the lustful king, who became hopelessly infatuated with her voice. The king mistook the old woman for a young maiden and sent her an invitation. Terrified, she rushed inside, desperate to hide her aged face from his eyes. But the king wasn't giving up. He immediately sent servants with the most exquisite jewels. Too afraid to open the door, the old woman could only retrieve the treasures through a bucket on the clothesline. The two sisters had never seen such riches before. They adorned themselves with all the jewelry. That night, the king returned, gently knocking on the old woman's door. His sweet words made her heart race. He insisted on seeing her face, but with her appearance, she'd surely frighten him to death the moment she opened the door. So the old woman devised a plan. She asked the king for 1 week, claiming she was from the countryside and needed time to prepare herself. After a week, she promised to reveal one part of her body to him. The king happily returned to his palace. Once he left, the younger sister began to worry. Their fingers were already wrinkled like chicken skin. Surely the king would punish them in 7 days. But the elder sister remained calm. She boiled a pot of collagen and slathered it on her hands, wrapping them tightly in white cloth. In a few days, she believed, her fingers would be as smooth as a young girl's. But when she unwrapped the bandages 7 days later, her fingers were still as wrinkled as chicken skin. She burst into tears of frustration. Just then, the king knocked on the door again. The 7 days were up, he'd come to take her to the palace. With their deception about to be exposed, the elder sister grabbed her younger sister and shoved her finger out the door. When the king saw that delicate finger, he was convinced a great beauty lived inside. The younger sister had always loved sucking her fingers, which kept them as soft as a baby's. While the king was lost in his fantasies, the elder sister suddenly yanked her sister's finger back inside. She asked the king for 1 more day, promising to come to the palace tomorrow night. Faced with a beauty's request, the king couldn't refuse and returned to wait at the palace. Early the next morning, with her sister's help, the elder woman used glue to pull her loose skin tight. Under cover of darkness, she snuck into the king's chambers. The drunken king noticed nothing amiss. But when he woke the next morning, he found an 80-year-old woman in his bed. Furious, the king ordered his guards to throw her off a cliff. But the sister didn't die, a witch saved her. Under the witch's magic, her wrinkles began to disappear, transforming her into a fair-skinned young beauty. After the witch left, the king happened to come hunting in the mountains. And so the sister, in her new identity, met the king once again. Due to copyright restrictions, if you're interested, you can watch the original film Il Racconto dei Racconti, Tale of Tales.